Welcome everyone, my name is Daniel and hello on our webinar about unlocking AI in Leon software. Today with me is also my colleague Yordan.
Hello everybody.
Yordan is our Leon AI specialist, so he can do a lot of magic with artificial intelligence. He will show you a little bit of, let's say, information about those features. But at first, Jordan, how are you doing in this heat wave that is coming, that has come to Warsaw and to Poland?
Well, what can I say? I'm all sticky. If I hope this answer satisfies you. No, it's I'm doing okay. Thank you. I'm really excited for today's webinar. So hopefully, if we focus on talking about AI, it can make this time a little bit more bearable.
Okay. Okay. So before we jump to AI, of course, in Leon software and how it can affect the aviation, I have very important question. Jordan, what is your all-time favorite movie about AI that is taking over the world? For me, it's classic. So it's Terminator. But how about you?
That's a good question. Actually, I don't think. I mean, I like Foundation of Isaac Asimov, but AI actually, well, maybe not loses, but it's a little bit more complicated. So yeah, I would guess that Foundation of Isaac Asimov and the adaptation by the TV adaptation that we have, it's my favorite right now. So, but that was a trick question, actually.
We need to check what our viewers are. What for our viewers is the favorite one. So maybe you can write it down in a chat.
Yeah, we will come back to it in a Q&A session.
Yeah. This will be a good thing to discuss.
Okay, so
because
go ahead.
The AI in Leon is present now software from quite a time, to be honest. Firstly, it was introduced in Document Manager, so our users can use not only HTML language but also AI to change and update the documents. Later on, it came to Report Wizard also and to email templates, but now it's on, I think, totally different level. So please, Jordan, give us a look what we can do now, what is, of course, the MCP and how it can be used on daily basis in Leon, and how it can help our users.
Okay, so let me start with very quick example, quick presentation. I have a fresh account set up here so that, as you can see, there are no chats. This is a free plan, so it's not paid. It's a free plan of Claude. And the only thing I have done on this account so far is to add some skills, but we will go back to it later, but to add Leon MCP connector. And that's it. That's all I have done on this account. So just for a quick presentation and like a quick hook, let's say that we want to ask, for example, when was the last flight to, let's say, Pristina? It's Bravo Kilo Papa Romeo. And we are hooked to this account, manual, and some of our viewers might be familiar with it because we use it a lot during our training. So this is all training data. We are not showing anything else. And this is a pretty straightforward question. So we can just use this model, Sonnet, and we can talk about models and the differences later. So let's send the message and see how quick we get the answer. So the clock is ticking. I suppose the answer will be under 20 seconds. First, as you can see, if you click here, you can see what is it doing. So it's sending request to our server. We can allow it. We should allow it for it to work. And well, The answer is that the trip was on 11 October 2022. So long time ago, and if we would like to find this manually, it would take much longer, I think, than those 15 seconds. Just let's confirm it to show everybody that it's truly this one. Let's search for Bravo Kilo Papa Romeo, Pristina. And yeah, that's it. That's exactly.
Yeah, the flight is here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as you can see, there is like no query language, no some exports, no filters, no clicking through menus. You just ask in plain English whatever you want here in this chat, and you get the answer very quickly. So I hope that this is interesting, and now we can maybe talk a little bit about the setup and technical details. Is there anything specific that you would like me to start with? Or
maybe let's just start from the basic on how to make a connection, and for someone who is like not, let's say, IT person, is it like difficult? Do you need to be like a developer to start working with it, or you can be just?
It's very easy, actually. So as you can see, and as I told you previously, this is a free account on a free plan. Obviously, paid tiers have various benefits to them, but you can do the integration even on the free plan, and it is for Claude, it's for OpenAI, so ChatGPT. You can connect with other like Gemini or I don't know, Grok, Mistral, whatever you think about, you can connect to our MCP server. And basically what MCP is it's like you can think about it like a USB port on your computer. It's like a common shape that any compatible AI tool can plug into. So then you have MCP server, and then you have this is on Leon's side, and this is actually like the USB device that you plug into your computer, and then it's just working, and it's sending files between your drive and the USB. So basically, after you create account here in Claude, at least, and we will be showing Claude because it's widely accepted that Claude is like the best solution right now. So you go to customize, and here you go to connectors, and basically you click add, and yeah, free plan allows for one custom connector. So I would need to remove the Leon MCP to show it to you. But basically what you yeah, I didn't expect that. So to do it, maybe I can switch. If I could ask our operator to quickly hide my my screen, I will just switch to another account to quickly show the setup. Yeah, just give me a second, please. Okay, and we can go back. Is our operator with us? Yep. So here we are. After clicking add custom connector, you just need to provide your name for it. It can be whatever. It can be Leon MCP, but you can also simply call it, I don't know, my favorite MCP or something like that. Anyway, however you call it, then you need to provide your MCP server. So for this, your MCP server URL. So for this operator, for manual, and all of them follow the same standard. So it's going to be HTTPS and then man.mcp server Leon .iro and then /mcp. But here is something that will stop you from connecting further, because you need to provide your OAuth client ID and OAuth client secret. It says optional here, but it's not optional in case of Leon. And you need to ask our support. So for example, you can ask Daniel, you can ask also me. Anyway, go to customer portal and then ask for those credentials. And after those credentials are provided, you can simply click add, and you will be moved to like dedicated website where you can authorize with your Leon password and Leon login. But this is normal stuff. So basically, to reiterate, first you create account, then you go to settings, then connectors. In connectors, you click add custom connector, and then you just fill in just 4 fields. That's just it. And then you are ready to go.
So no development, there is no need to like write some code, just simply enter few details and your database is running with Leon data.
Yes, exactly. I see that we have some comments actually in our chat from Antonia Gilbert. I cannot source the connector in Claude. Is it called Leon? Well, it is called exactly as you'd like, because this is custom connector. Like, do not confuse this with some pre-made connectors, because there is like Gmail, GitHub, Google Calendar. You will not find it there, because our connector is not created by Anthropic. It's not like ready in Claude. It's not just click and like plug and play or click and play, but you need to go to add and add it here, add custom connector. So yeah, I hope that clears it.
Yeah. And just, of course, contact customer support team for the client ID and client secret.
Yeah, correct. Absolutely.
But because before you have mentioned that, of course, in this case, Claude will use the data which are added in Leon. But for operators and for all users in Leon, of course, the data safety is very important. So this is like the data are being shared somewhere else, or it is only used in Claude? How is the safety, let's say, approach in this case?
No. So most of AI vendors are not using your data to train on it. At least that's what is written in their like terms of service, terms of agreement, and so on. But sometimes in some vendors, like for example, I think Meta from Facebook. And possibly Grok, I think they are like it's stated that they are using some data if you are on free plan. So it's always better to have a business or enterprise plan when it's written down that they will not train on your data. So your data is basically safe. They are, well, it's a contract, it's a business contract, right? So they are supposed to follow it. So at least from this angle, I would say that data is absolutely safe.
Okay, thanks, Yordan.
Yeah. So I think that we could maybe talk about the toolbox of our MCP. Just quickly, because it's way too much to actually cover in detail, but what I wanted to show you is the list of exposed tools that we have, because we have currently 114 tools in Leon MCP, and these tools are the way that Leon speaks with Claude, because basically Claude, like we had this conversation before, and we can see that it used 2 tools: get airport by code, find last flight to, and these tools are Like you can see, there is a request that goes to Leon, and Leon answers with a response. So that's, and AI can use it creatively. It's not simple programming, like the AI decides for itself what to use, which tools are relevant for the user's question or request. So we have 114, and these are grouped in several modules in flights, trips, crew, contacts, aircraft and airports, and sales, and reporting fuel, hotels, passengers. These are smaller ones, but the main groups are for sales, for fleet management, for your client contacts or clients, basically, for crew, and for flights. Yeah, so there is a lot to work with, and if you would like to make your workflows more, let's say, more deterministic, is to create skills. This would probably require its own training, different training than this one. I mean, it's a webinar, so sorry, but different webinar than this one. Basically, to cover what are skills, how to effectively select models, because if we go to new chat, you can see that there are a lot of models here. So what to use, which one is good for, like, what is effort, what is thinking. But it's very easy. I hope nobody is discouraged by the number of those options here. But maybe next time. So one thing that I want to cover is actually the skills. And if we go once again to customize, you can see that I added 2 skills in preparation for this webinar. One is taken directly from our support operations per Diem Advisor, because we recently switched to a per Diem that is working in Report Wizard. And it's like a universal template that can be modified by flags. I see that we have a question.
Yeah, we have a new question from Andy. Yeah.
Can you request Claude to make changes within your Leon account? Well, yes, absolutely. We will show that in just a second. Just give us 3 more minutes, okay? So yeah, so we have those skills, and they are making your workflows more deterministic. And these are simple. Sorry, it's in Polish, but it's a simple description of what it should do. You can treat it as a procedure, right? Like you have, I don't know, checklists or QRH in aviation, right? So it works very similarly. So right now I could ask, I actually prepared this question. So you can invoke this skill that we have per Diem Advisor. And actually, you don't need to do that. I'm just using it because when using it, it's sure that it will be invoked, but 99% of the time, AI is smart enough to invoke it from the context, because maybe you can actually do it. So question about per diem. I have a client. So right now I'm showing you how we do this, how our support does it, right? How we are augmented by cooperation with Claude in our daily work. So I have a client who wants to count, I don't know, $50, $50 per day for cockpit crew, and $35 for cabin crew. I don't know if this is proper, but it's just a placeholder values. And let's see what it tells us. Because underneath, it has knowledge about how our per diem is constructed. So you see it loads per diem advisor skill right now. It considered it absolutely on its own. In the end, I didn't invoke the skill with the / command, right? So it's pretty smart. And now it's thinking, and it will give us the answer in a second, I suppose. Yeah, here it is. Here's the config for that requirement. So there is recommendation configuration here, what to use. Confidence is high. Obviously, we need to check it ourselves. We always need to do this because it's like, it's like working with junior. There is a question: how synergic is Lean between all modules of the software? How synergic is Lean? I'm not sure I understand this question.
Maybe how synergic is Leon between all modules of the software, or I don't know.
Ben, could you elaborate on your question a bit more in the comments? I will try to explain the best I can, if I understand the question.
Joker has asked a question about how to get my Bennett account. I don't know if the question is about Claude Bennett account or Leon, because if you had some account in, yeah, because if you have some account in Leon previously that was, let's say, closed, then anytime you can contact our sales department, and of course we can create a new trial for you. If the issue is on Claude side, then probably you need to contact the supplier for the account, because with that we unfortunately cannot help you.
Yes, we are not like partners of Anthropic,
we are
so
just using
we don't
this
have
as
power
as
on.
a tool.
Yeah, exactly. So just going back, just to show you, so we've got this recommended configuration, and then we can simply go to reports here and find per DMs. Yeah, and we simply can go here to edit HTML, and we just paste it in the configuration section, right? So it's very easy, it's very fast for our support, but this is for support. Now what I would like to show you is something that might be much more interesting to you as a clients. So Andy previously asked, can we request Claude to make changes within our Leon account? So let's just do that. I have prepared for this meeting an email, like a fake email, which is supposed to demonstrate how Claude creates RFQ on itself. So let's say we open our, I don't know, Outlook, and we see an email from the client. So I'm simply pasting it. It's like from Ops New Test Company, and the subject is, well, quick one. Then morning, need to get for us from Luton down to Ibiza, blah, blah, blah. So someone just writes to us. They want a ride, and they want the quotation and so on. So I just simply pasted down this email here, and I'm sending it to Claude. And let's see what Claude does with it. It's already identified that it's a job for Leon MCP. So it's searching contacts in our contact list. All right, let's see what are the... Okay, we've got the response here. That's good. Okay, and now you see if there are some tools that require some deeper penetration into Leon, I would say, then it will ask us for permission, and here as well. So especially if you are using chat, not co-work or code, where you can set permissions to be automatic, but in chat, it's always very safe in a sense that it asks you for permission before doing something in your account, right? So you need to allow it to actually make some changes. Okay, Ben Ali, can Leon... We have a question. I will just... Can Leon alert you in case of anomalies in crew module? that can affect MRO, fleet management, and so on. But
Yeah,
is
because we
this
have
AI
like
connected?
Yeah, because we have those like standard warnings, right? So Leon, of course, will show you if there is like say some FTL violation or if there is some airport discontinuity. But can we use like AI for this purpose also?
Well, the AI is
What
reactive.
do you think?
The AI is reactive. So it asks right now, because it might very well change in the future, and I actually expect it to change in the future, but right now it's mostly reactive. So we are coming to AI, we are asking it to do something. So if you prompt it every day to for example, run some kind of scan or look for some discrepancies or something, then yeah, well, it can provide you with a report, and then you can act based on this report. But to scan, I don't know, each 5 minutes or something, well, right now it's doable, it's programmatically doable, but it's, first of all, it's not that easy as what we are doing here right now. And secondly, it's kind of out of scope, I would say, of such simple integration like this one. That's definitely a nice idea to explore on our side. And yeah, we will think about it. So anyway, you see, it took us, I don't know, what, 30 seconds? Okay, maybe 1 minute. And it says that it created the RFQ on its own, based just on this email. There is a couple of notes that there is no pricing, because it seems that there is no default price list for India Whiskey Oscar November Alpha. Then return time and aircraft category. It explains, actually AI explains what it did, what it didn't, and why. So let's see. Let's go to our account. Let's go to request quotes and verify its work. So yeah, this is it. This is
So
our
in this case also it will be very useful because the operator right away will see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me because I have some
I can. Yeah.
connection troubles a little bit. Can you hear me, Jordan, or no?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because I had some lags. Yeah, I was telling that because this is also good for the operator, because right now they can see that, for example, the default pricing is missing for one tail, so they can quickly edit the profile, and it won't be the case
Yes.
in future requests.
Yes, so AI acts as like, I don't know, like junior assistant. It did what it could, and as a good junior assistant, it immediately tells you what it didn't do. And I think this is pretty useful, that it doesn't just do the job, it provides it provides you all the context around it, right? So it can point out some things that you don't even know, maybe you didn't pay attention or something like that. And I think we have additional questions right now. Can Claude run simulation for crew or fleet optimization? In theory, yes. In theory, it can do, not with current tools, I would say, because we probably need to develop some more tools that we have here for it to work even better. But this webinar here is also like a call to our clients to provide us with ideas. I would love to hear some additional ideas of what tools we can implement to Leon, what direction to go. So we are looking for your feedback after the webinar. And Alicia asks, can I grant Claude read-only rights? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I didn't show it. If we go to connectors and click here, you can see in the details of Leon MCP, you have this customization that, for example, this tool, it's currently on needs approval, but you can also change it to always allow or to block it. So you can customize the tools. It's a little bit of clicking in here and there. I already have it customized. As you can see, that some of them don't require my approval. But yeah, in short, yes, absolutely, Alicia, yes. You can grant Claude only read only, and that's it. And all right, so I told you about skills before, and I showed you the skill that we use daily in Leon. So maybe now I could show you just an idea for a skill that many operators could probably utilize in a very crude form, I admit. But I created a skill called daily brief, and it pulls weather, pulls your flights, combines it, and provides you with a briefing for a given day. So let me just copy the command, just run my daily ops brief for tomorrow, and let's see what it creates. Because the goal is to obviously, like, I used to work in operations center of an airline, and I know that the start of each shift is a preparation for briefings and so on. It will probably not take this job absolutely, like fully from humans, but it can be a great help and a great resource to have, for example, to let Claude check what flights you have, then compare or just simply download weather for it without manual cross-checking and so on. And the beauty of it here is that it's easily editable, because if you have software solutions, then you need to ask your programmers to change something, to maybe not only download metars, but also download TAFs or something like this. It's just an example. So here you can basically, we can open new chat, by the way, and this chat will be still going. We can simply ask Claude, for example, we can use this skill creator and tell him that we want to change the daily ops skill. Let's have it also check for crew members who, I don't know, who are missing hotel reservations, for example. Okay, so we just simply, oh, I've hit my limit with chatting. Yeah, this is the minus of a free plan, but I will just change to my work account in this case. Yeah, so that's a minus of working with just free tier. And I think I need to rerun the daily ops in this case. So let's open a new one. Okay. Do we have 88 TREP 1? Can I ask Claude to show me only the flights with animals? I'm not sure if it's available right now, but it will be very easy to do. Let me check for animals. We don't have a tool right now for detecting animal flights, but we can do it, no problem. So yeah, absolutely, you could ask Claude for it if there were a tool for this job. And I think we can do it very quickly. So yeah, as I said before, we are collecting feedback, and after that we will create new tools to complement the current MCP server. I think you had the question, Daniel, or was I mistaken? You started talking. just a second ago. Oh, I think Daniel might have some technical problems. So let's see. Well, let's see what happens here. We asked Claude to create the daily ops brief. It verified that tomorrow is 7th. It is looking for the flights right now. And both legs are international. So let's check. Let him work. In the meanwhile, let's check, is it correct? Let's go to ops module of our demo account. And today and tomorrow we have a flight from Madrid to Berlin and Berlin to Madrid. So we can already see that it's on a good track. Now it's downloading weather. All right. And let's check what is happening in here.
Sorry, Yordan, but I have some troubles with the connection, so
yeah, I noticed, and our viewers probably noticed
a little bit on your own, let's say. I hope you can see the chat and everything.
Yes, I do.
I'm finding with it, but sorry, I have some big troubles.
Yeah, go restart. Have you tried turning it off and on? So yeah, go ahead and try to restart your computer. Meanwhile, we are checking the job on the skill creator. We want to check the daily ops skill to be more useful to us. And as you can see, you don't need to double in some code or anything. AI does it for you. It changes how the skill works for you. And very soon we will have the output visible. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go back to, and as you can see, it created the skill. It's a new version. We have new step number 6, crew hotel gaps. And as you can see, this is all. This is actually the skill here on the right side. In this preview, we have first the description, and then detailed procedure of what it is supposed to do. So it helps your workflows become deterministic. So it always follows the same script. First, it checks the flights, airport availability, weather, and so on and so on. And right now, it added a new step to check crew hotel gaps, and it tells AI which tool from our MCP to use. So it's basically deterministic. It's not stochastic or something like this, or it's not up to Claude or ChatGPT or something to decide. Maybe I can use it, maybe I will use it, maybe not. No, and when you invoke the skill, it always follows the same route. So that's easy. And then you update the skill, and that's it. And you can do it once again. So let's go back to operations brief. And as you can see, I was doing two things at once. I was changing the skill and using the old, but the skill version in the same time. So AI is also a multiplicator. You can do a lot of things at once if you can keep up mentally with it. And as you can see, we have two versions, one in HTML and second in Markdown. So let's open this one. Okay, and yeah, that's the daily ops brief here for 7th August. And we have some information that TAF expires just before. Okay, so it's a little bit too early. The flights that we have, airport availability, all departure and arrival airports open at scheduled times, so nothing to see here. Weather, fleet technical status, there is no open hold items, so not much to show. And some in the end, there is this step where AI kind of verifies itself or tells you what to look out for. So yeah, it helps. It helps very much, and I can share this skill with some of you that would like to, or maybe you can create it yourself, because it's just speaking in plain English. Not only English, you can speak in your own language. I don't know, Polish, Spanish, Italian, and so on, and it will understand you and it will help you work. I see that I have one more question here. I provide fleet optimization for Leon's clients. How easily can pack my tool as a skill in your MCP? I would say that it depends on the depth of this optimization. I think you could experiment with it, and I think it's doable, although I would suggest to use this skill with more capable models. So, for example, the Sonnet 5 that we are using right now, let me open here. Yeah, so there is Sonnet 5, and it's a good tool for quick and easy tasks. But for most complex tasks, I would suggest using Opus. So in ChatGPT convention, that would be probably the new 5.6 Sol model, because otherwise, if there is a lot of data to consider and so on, those smaller models might not suffice. So yeah, you can reach to Paweł Szmagaj, to our CTO, because this is very interesting. I think it's doable, but we can help you like after the webinar. All right, so do we have some more questions? Because I think that the idea that AI is helpful, it's easy to set up, easy to use, I think that has been conveyed pretty well already to everybody. But do we have some more questions, or should we wrap it up?
I am back, but I can see all of the questions, so sorry, I cannot help you. Hopefully you have covered everything.
Yes, I
when
did.
I was fighting
Yes,
with my device.
No
so
problem.
sorry for being absent, Yordan.
No problem. We've covered everything, I think. Roger had an interesting question, but we answered it, and I don't see any more questions. So I don't know. We can just wait 1 or 2 more minutes. Maybe someone is typing their questions right now and is praying that we don't finish the webinar yet. So maybe you have some questions on how to use some of our AI functions here.
I mean, from my perspective, hard to say, to be honest, but maybe because we also have this Wingman tool. I don't know if you have covered it, because as you already,
No.
so I was like absent a little bit, but this is like separate than Claude, or how do you think our clients should handle it?
It is, because Wingman, if we can go to man, and there's Wingman here. It's called Leon Assistant. But this does not give it. It has its merits, like or benefits, and some drawbacks. Because, for example, if client is using and paying also for some subscription of another AI service, a dedicated AI service, I don't know, for example, Mistral, because for Mistral is fully GDPR compliant. Some European companies are using it, and they want their data to interact only with Mistral, for example. So the way to use AI and in this, and use all those tools that we have in MCP, well, you need to connect through MCP server. But on the other side, if we have a client who doesn't care really much, they just want to do quick work and that's it, they can use obviously this Leon assistant, but you don't have skills here. You cannot integrate with other MCP servers because skills can utilize more than just one. It doesn't even need to be a skill. Simple request, simple prompt in the chat. It can be something that will invoke several MCPs. For example, check your email, then go to Leon, check if the requests are already created, and so on and so on. So basically, this version, this Leon assistant, is like just click and ask, and it's very easy, but it has a lot of limitations. But
okay, and
connecting,
the Claude is more advanced tool.
Absolutely,
with more possibilities.
It creates a world of possibilities that are impossible with just using Leon assistant in Leon. So, but each tool has its own uses basically, and that's it.
Of course. I also have new questions. First from LinkedIn user, which LLM we are using for Wingman? But I don't know if we can answer it, or is it more for our CTO probably?
It's well, it changes because we are following the latest trends. So if there are new models, and for example, I think Wingman was created like half a year ago, something like that, and then probably Opus 4 or something like that was the height of technology. And right now we have Opus 5, right? So we are changing, we are rotating the models to stay on top, to stay fresh, and to always offer the best models possible. Obviously, balancing the cost and the speed with proficiency. So yeah, so it's different from time to time. I cannot say that we are using just one model and that's it, and it's forever. So
also, Stefan has asked if AI can be used to update data in Leon. So yes, of course, as you have shown, you can create quotes with it. You can create trips.
I will just go back here. This quote here, this new request from Mark McTesty was created during webinar by interacting with Claude. So absolutely, Claude also write. It's not only a read tool, but also a write tool for
so Leon. Even probably if you need to, let's say, find some flight and let's say postpone it by an hour, also probably it can be done with Claude.
But yeah, let's try it. Why not? Let's say this flight that we have today. Flights today are already landed, but flight tomorrow from Madrid. Let's delay flight from Mad to Bear tomorrow by 1 hour. I'm just writing here to use Leon MCP because right now I'm on my proper work account and I have more MCPs here. So, but you don't need to do it normally if you don't have many test MCPs connected like I do. So as you can see, it checks for tools, get a report by code, then it searches flights. You can see what kind of now it asks us. It wants to use edit flights, and this is very important, right? Because we can, if we see that some action doesn't seem right, we can deny it. But I will click always allow.
And also,
just for convenience,
that he needs to edit the flight, not only to view the flight, right? So
yeah, and it's done. And this flight is delayed 1 hour, new departure. Okay, let's verify it. So it's 8 and it's 8 here, right? Let's refresh. And now it's 9 and 11:50. So yes, absolutely, you can do it. Obviously, one might say that it would be actually easier to just click it here, click edit trip. Maybe it would be faster than typing and waiting. But the thing is, you can do a lot of things in the same time. So it's basically you're like a commander, and you are commanding your junior officers or something. Do this, do that. Go there, and so on, right? So
or you can push the change to multiple flights at once, not one flight.
Yes, absolutely.
And in this case, it will be like very sufficient, and it will save you a lot of time.
Imagine you're getting an email from a client who wants to change a little bit here, change here, and maybe also on the last leg for some reason. So you just copy this email, just paste it here, and you're done. You will just come back later to verify if it's changed. So
if it's correct.
Yeah. So basically, even the lowest, well, maybe it's not correct to say it that way, but like the lowest type of employee can be a manager, basically, because they are managing several Claude agents. They are also learning some managing skills with it, but this is a different topic. But it's very interesting. This is very educational experience also, I would say, interacting with AI, how you learn to manage several things at once to improve your workflows.
Also, one user from YouTube was asking us if AI can pick up FTL violations for, let's say, for audit. So yes, this is also available in the.
I think that has been responded.
Yeah, Pavel has responded.
Yeah, Pavel just responded that FTL violations have been added. Yes. So
so
nothing to add.
Yeah. If you find something that is missing, just please let us know, because we want to like develop the AI further. So yeah, if you have any like questions, if you have any suggestions for improvement, just contact Leon customer support team, and we'll look on it, of course.
All right.
Okay, so I think
we gave a lot of time to ask questions. If you have more, you can reach out to us on LinkedIn. You can reach out to us on our customer portal, and this is preferable way, I think.
Yeah, yes, of course.
But if you cannot stop yourself, you can do it on LinkedIn as well. So, yeah. Thank you very much for.
Yeah, thank you, Yordan, for this great explanation. So now a lot of people can have, let's say, bigger look on AI and how they can improve daily work with Leon. So as you can see, everyone, this is very, very powerful. So thank you one more time, Yordan. Thank you, everyone, for being with us on this webinar, and see you on the next one.